residents. I've been a member of the town board for 16 years, 10 as a counselor and 6 as a supervisor. Over the years, I haven't always agreed with my town board colleagues, and at times our disagreements have been downright contentious. Charlotte. But whether they've been an ally or a foe, they've all shared one noble trait, a willingness to serve the public. There are a few things we can do in life more nobler than public service. Whether it's sitting up here, volunteering for a good cause, helping a neighbor, or simply showing up and participating in their government, most of us need to become more involved. Participation in government, students, did you hear that? Get involved. Then you'll understand how your government works, because there's a lot of people out there that mislead people. I'd like to be able to sit here and at the end of my tenure and tell you that everything we did was perfect and wonderful. But a few would believe me, so I won't even try. There is, however, much to be proud. When I came to this town board, Cicero was a nice rural town, but a place where, quite frankly, not much was happening. Dramatic growth has occurred in nearby towns, especially in the neighboring Clay, but not in Cicero. Today, the Route 11 commercial district, Cicero's own Miracle Mile, is thriving and is one of the most vibrant in Onondaga County. Our residential communities have also grown, and today Cicero is the fastest growing town in central New York. It is one of the few places where, according to the U.S. Census, growth is occurring at all. The town is free from the quagmire that was the Cicero Commons. While it was originally a good idea, the financial scheme the town and Commons became involved with was nothing short of an illegal scam. Opinions that were later confirmed by the state controller's audit and a federal grand jury investigation. When I voted in the minority against the financial deal, some called me short-sighted and labeled me an obstructionist. But it is one of the proudest and best votes I've ever made. The Commons fiasco left Cicero with one of the worst bond ratings in the country. Working with Wall Street and our town attorney, we were able to improve that rating dramatically, and the town once again can get money for street repairs and other projects. Once tax exempt and producing no tax dollars for the town, the Commons property is now back on the tax rolls where it belongs. We also got out of control taxes and kept them low. Only a few short years ago, the Cicero taxpayers were hit with yearly tax increases of 20% and more. We quickly got our spending under control. From 2004 to 2009, if you took that average, tax increases were 0. Previously, town leaders were content to sit back and wait for occasional grant to dribble in. We changed that and began a program of aggressively going after federal and state grants, which are paid for everything from new boilers for the town hall and the redevelopment of Burton. There are several other important improvements we can be proud of. The reclassification of Cicero from a rural to suburban town. The adoption of laws that keep convicted sex predators from living near places where our children gather. You can thank Mr. Corll for that. And the conversion of our Cicero Police Department from a small part-time force to a full-time department is one of the best in central New York. They say when you get involved with politics, you better be able to take it on the chin and shake it off when your opponents hit you with baseless accusation and false charges. That's just the way it is. It's okay and I accept it. But something came up in a recent campaign that I need to address. Allegations were made that my wife Linda and I took a vacation in Washington, D.C. on a taxpayer's dime. This was even said anonymously to the state controller's office. This simply is an outright lie. All the money we spent on this vacation was our own, and we did not bill the taxpayers 1 red cent. If you're so desperate that you have to accuse me of being a thief, so be it. But my wife Linda is not running for office, and those who accused her and did not have the backbone to do so publicly are nothing more than cowards. I don't know who started this, and they better hope that I don't find out. This is one thing I won't forgive or forget. And I'd just like to add to that I foiled the Comptroller's Office in New York State, and they told me that those accusations could not be found in their records. And I know for a fact that the guy was in here, he told me that somebody anonymously used my name and accused me of doing something that was illegal. So I don't know who's in Albany that's pulling strings to get this foil hidden or done away with, but whoever it is, they better be careful, because I'll be watching. Much has happened to me personally in the last 16 years. My father passed on, two daughters had grown up and both of them got married, and our house is empty. But starting Thursday, our house will get a little fuller. With no more office hours to keep, no more night meetings to attend, I'll be spending more time at home and at the pumpkin farm. But I love this town too much to simply sit back and watch the world go by. I don't intend to show up at every town board meeting to oppose the new administration at every turn. I won't be speaking out every issue for the sake of hearing my own voice. And we know there are people out there that do that on a regular basis when they're back here. But I will, when the situation calls for it, speak out and fight. As I said, this has been my home, my family's home for 92 years. My grandfather moved here in 1917. And I love Cicero too much to simply walk away. With that, I wished everyone a Happy New Year and the best luck in the future. And I'd just like to thank everyone, as I said, that have supported me for everything they've done, because without your help, I would never be up here. And rest assured, I'm not going away. And for the last time, Mr. Ibeck.
Don't gavel us yet.
Okay.